All right. And here we go into game number 2. Spawning down in the bottom right for the Shopify Rebellion, it is Lambo. In the red. And his opponent spawning up at the top left for Storm Gaming, it is MaxPax. In the blue. And Lambo just earlier today 2-0'd Clem. So that should tell you that he is playing well today. But MaxPax, I mean, what more is there to say? That was so decisive. So incredibly decisive there. Just ridiculous how well played that was. MaxPax constantly finding damage with the oracles. Like, how do you defend against that? He really gave... He turned it up to 11 there. Like, he really gave it a little extra. And, I mean, it's the finals. It's the finals. Why not? Neo Humanity. Good map here. Now, Lambo's still going to pick up 5 EPT points at minimum for his finals appearance here. And, of course, these EPT points are super important for seeding for the bigger tournaments and sometimes, you know, actually getting into specific positions in the bigger tournaments. It can really make a big difference. But, yeah, it is so difficult to hold a Blink Stalker push when you take as much damage as Lambo did. And more so when the Protoss inflicts that much damage. Because it wasn't like Lambo just sat there and let it happen. Like, he was defending pretty well. And MaxPax just didn't care. Like, he was like, yeah, that's fine. Will be a Stargate opener once again. And, I mean, it's already worked out quite well for him. Double Chrono Boost once more. Same thing. Worked out very well for him in game number 1. Why wouldn't you do it again? Specifically because he got the hatch block. MaxPax, one of the... I think people are coming to realize he really is one of the fastest players in the world. Oh, snipes down a drone. Lambo, I think he was expecting the shade forward. And MaxPax just kind of... bit of a punish there. Now the double adepts. Now I think they will shade forward for real. There's only 2 lanes here at the moment. Yeah, MaxPax just going to get into the mineral line. And will grab a second drone. Second queen does pop out. That's going to be able to gun down one of these adepts eventually. Oh no, Lambo actually mixed up the target fire. One adept does go down still. But how many lings did he kill? 4 lings, 2 drones for just 1 adept? Yeah, that's an amazing trade. That is another great start for MaxPax. Obviously, he would have loved to keep the second adept alive, but you're going to be pretty happy with that, no doubt. Oh, 2 queens in the third base will deflect the first oracle. 2 queens in the main base. That still gets 1 drone. What? Oh, he's going to dart back in. He's still got the Oracle's Pulsar Beam online, and he will grab 1 more drone on the transfer. He gets the Larva. Doesn't manage to get the drone. Does morph it into a Spore Crawler, Lambo, that is. Second Oracle coming in. Oh, there's 3 queens on the third, but look at that. He just snipes the Creep Tumor. So clean and smooth. Oh, and he's going to grab another drone. MaxPax, man. 5 drones, a Creep Tumor, 4 lings. Another astonishingly good early game. And even still, it wasn't as... Oh, well, as I say that, actually... Well, now it's as good or better than the first game, actually. Ooh. 3 queens will be able to deflect this 1 oracle here. MaxPax is like the only player in the world that splits his oracles into 1 and 2. Like, he'll send one oracle on its own, try and micro that, while sending the other 2 oracles to look for damage as well. And this time an even faster second forge. MaxPax grabs another drone in the natural expansion. 9 drones picked off now. Oh, make it make it 11. 2 more in the third base. My God. How do you even fight this? It's mystifying to watch MaxPax work. Truly. All right, what's Lambo got going for him this game? He is +1 melee again. Layer on the way. 4th base did get dropped down. He was able to keep that alive with the morph. But MaxPax's going to mix things up. He's going to go for Quick Storm here, adding a very quick 5th and 6th gas. So that's going to be pretty cool. Oh, there's no Spore in the third base. That is going to be so many drones going down. 5 drones falling. We're now up to 16 worker kills before the 7-minute mark. Meanwhile, Adepts on the left side. They're going to hold the watchtower for these stalkers. Ooh, Lambo will move through the... he's not able to get the pinch. Not able to get the pinch. He does have a good creep spread here through the middle. And he's taking this high-yield gas base. Starting to add on some roaches. He is on 79 drones. I do want to point out, Lambo is still macroing very cleanly. He's on a great worker count, and he's in a much better spot than he was in game number 1. But that's mostly because MaxPax is teching up a lot more instead of really hyper-aggressively pushing. And Lambo going to look for some damage. Will find 1 probe. But even that, it's not for free. It comes to the cost of a few Zerglings. And MaxPax even going to be able to grab... Oh, big Stasis Ward. Going to be able to grab an Overlord as well. Lambo, can he get a punish here? It doesn't look like it. MaxPax just gets away from his opponent. Back off creep. Oh. Oh, my goodness. He finds the Baneling morph. Did he notice it, though? Oh, the High Templar. Oh, okay. Stalkers are going to warp on in. And it's really not going to be much of anything going down. If he found those High Templar, that actually would have potentially... That could have been a game-winning move. Because MaxPax has invested a lot into this Templar tech. And that was literally... It is 6 High Templar. But they will all survive. They all have Storm now, I think. Yeah, even the lowest energy among them has Storm. And in fact, they're starting to charge up even for... Some of them are getting relatively close to having a second Storm. I say relatively close. They're at 100 energy. But, what, 30, 40 seconds away? Lambo is maxing out. Ooh, he's getting a Greater Spire and a Hive. Okay, I like this. I like this very much. Problem, though, MaxPax is already on 2-1 upgrades. Plus 2 armor. More than half done. See how quickly MaxPax starts up. He doesn't have the gas for this right now. He's morphing in lots of Archons. Lambo. Oh, nice split right here for MaxPax. Actually baiting out some of the Banelings with these Zealots. Meanwhile, Zealots on the left side. Oh, gotta be careful with the High Templar. That is a... Wow, they're all a high-energy High Templar at this point. Storm. Oh! Stasis Ward actually defending. Protecting the units. Ooh, looks like the Stalkers and an Archon baited this out. Oh, Banelings will get chewed up by these Storms. Lings on the left side going to try and move through. There's that +3 weapons. +2 armor is about to complete for MaxPax. Lambo's on +2 melee, but no attack upgrades for his Roaches and Ravagers. And he's not been able to break through just yet. This is going to be another tidy little cleanup here for MaxPax. MaxPax getting a little hit squad on the right side. We do see a big amount of Roach Ravager Bane. Or, sorry, Roach Ling Bane. There's actually no Ravagers on the map at all. A couple of units will get picked off, but MaxPax finding a push position through the middle. Zealots running by into the natural. Oh, Banelings, hello? Zealots will get on top of these. Banelings going to try and connect on the High Templar. Storms. Oh, barely going to keep the High Templar safe. There are still a lot of storms available. Nice split from Lambo, but he actually kind of walks back through the storms. I think all the storms have been... Nope. There's one at High Templar with full energy in the back. Big blink forward coming in from MaxPax. Drones have fallen on the 4th base, I think. MaxPax is going to drop a couple of storms. Actually killing his own observer right there, I think. But it's mostly Roaches, and Roaches do stand up to storms pretty effectively. Lambo is starting to push this back. He's got his Greater Spire nearly done. Stasis Ward. Oh, it's not as bad as it could have been. High Templar will get taken down. Stasis Ward once again not able to defend against it. Banelings will connect on the mineral line. There is a Zealot counterattack somewhere that I think just got cleaned up. It got 12 drones. However, it's a lot of Archons. Lambo is up in supply in a big way, but MaxPax does have a lot of money. However, he doesn't know about his opponent's Hive or Greater Spire for that matter. And Adrenal Gland's going to complete. +1 missile is finishing up. And Corruptors are going to be ready to morph into Broodlords, well, pretty much now. Only thing, upgrades when they're this good on the ground, Broodlords can really struggle. Lambo with some well-positioned spine crawlers. This one particularly in a really nice little spot. Ooh, Corruptors, okay. They do spot the War Prison. That's a big pickoff, but that also means they've been revealed right now. There's the Broodlords coming on in. Oh, if MaxPax moved forward, he actually could have sniped that hatch in almost, well, pretty much immediately. High Templar all hitting Storm energy at the same time. 4 storms available now. But we do have 7 Broodlords being... Oh, no, one of them gets canceled. And there's that base getting sniped down. Meanwhile, Zealots on the right side once again from MaxPax. He is just so tenacious and aggressive with these. Lambo will be able to clean them up. Stargate transition is underway for MaxPax. Lambo really needs to push the issue as soon as possible. Oh, look at this. He's gonna... Oh, launches the Broodlings to be able to... Well, he attacks the rocks to be able to get the Broodlings out. There's a blink forward coming in from MaxPax. Big storms on the Roaches. Oh, is there enough to push through here from MaxPax? I think there just might be. Nice target fire from Lambo on the High Templar with the Broodlords. And he's getting a lot of these Archons. MaxPax doesn't want to give up this base in the middle, but he might have to in order to buy time for the Tempests. There is another Zealot run by on the right side, I believe, but it looks like, yeah, it was cleaned up. This Spine Crawler, 3 HP and 3 kills. Static Defense will go down at this base. Another Zealot run by on the right side. Might actually really break through this time. You're going to see all the probes going down. Good job from Lambo to not use the Banelings. Obviously, you want to retain those, but the Tempests are now out. More Corruptors are going to be hitting the field. Zealots do get in on top of this right side. And there should be enough here for Lambo to clean this up. Does lose 6 drones, though, and the worker count is even. Meanwhile, oh, actually a lot of units getting killed off on this left side. Lambo having no choice but to rebuild the static defense here when he really wants to be pushing the issue before MaxPax gets out a significant number of air units. Lambo is adding on his own Corruptors as well to supplement the Broodlords. Oh, Lambo does have 6 drones binding this high-yield gas base. Must have saturated it, double saturated it, or left it saturated from before and saturated it again. We do see the mothership being produced here. Drones on the right side once again starting to get picked off, and I like just sniping the high-yield gas base and getting out. Or not just the base itself, but the gas. That's the big value of that base, especially to Lambo right now, who really needs lots of gas units. I mean, they both do, but... Oh, we're going to see another base getting picked off by these Zealots on the left side. MaxPax setting up very nicely with the Tempest here in the middle. Oh, and the Broodlords taking some big damage from these. 2 Broodlords getting picked off very quickly. Archon's going to try and hold the line. There is a lot of roaches here, but these are 3-3 Archons and Immortals. They still pack a wallop. But this has been a great game, so back and forth here on Neo-Humanity. A real tug of war, but at this point, MaxPax is starting to pull ahead in economy. He's really kept Lambo pinned back. Lambo has not been able to secure a 6th base, whereas MaxPax has resecured his in the middle, and particularly that high-yield gas is now mining again. Zealot run by on the right side, once again being dealt with. Resources lost. It's close, but it does favor MaxPax here. Oh, blink forward. The Mothership is going to be such a nice addition to this army as well. Ooh, Oracles, finally one of them going down to the Corruptors. Those Oracles that have been such a huge pain for Lambo in the early game. I do love this creep spread, by the way, on the left side. Lambo does know that MaxPax is probably on 6 bases, but he also knows there's not a whole lot he can do about it. This is a really great position to siege from for the Protoss, especially with these Tempests. Ooh. Somehow there's an Adept in this army. Another Oracle does go down, but Lambo doesn't really have the army to efficiently fight this. Ooh, he does snipe down an Archon. Where are the High Templar? Are there any High Templar? Actually, hang on. There are no High Templar. This might actually be a good fight for Lambo. Mothership goes down. Corrosive Vials landing as well. And actually, this might be exactly the fight that Lambo was looking for. I assumed there was High Templar on the field somewhere, but there was not. Battery Overcharge will try and keep this carrier alive, but is not going to be able to. The Broodlords are shelling away from everything from above. Does Lambo have enough, though, to keep the Broodlords safe from these Stalkers? And the answer is going to be just barely yes. But the Corruptors all get sniped down, which means that the Tempest can push the Broodlords back, and the Carriers will be able to deal with these units. Now, 4 more Corruptors coming on in. Oh, it's not going to be enough. Lambo will have to retreat once again. He's got 10 more Corruptors in the production tab, though. He's correctly identified that his way forward to victory is to win pretty much now. Did he actually even cancel the Viper? No, he didn't. He let the Vipers finish. This is still going to be good. Parasitic Bomb or Abducts on the Tempest or Carriers will be amazing. And the Fungal Growth as well could be quite valuable. But MaxPax, if he gets a chance to rebuild, Lambo's going to have a hell of a time breaking through, because Lambo has been stuck on 5 bases for a long time versus a MaxPax that is on 6. Fungal Growth coming on in. Oh no, Abduct and Fungal Growth on it. The Carriers does grab 2 of them. Ooh, MaxPax, can he hold? Lambo really pushing forward. Archon's not able to keep the Carriers safe. And now Lambo, after 18.5 minutes of fighting on Neo-Humanity, has taken the resources lost advantage and has taken this position in the middle. Finally breaking through. Big storm, but it's the Corruptors just get out of there. Lambo does still need to be careful not to overcommit here, especially into a battery overcharge. Okay, he's going to back away. Want to be really careful about this. This has been such a tense game here. MaxPax is on +2 air weapons as well, but so too is Lambo. Oh, it's so easy to, even from this position, still lose the game. There's no Infestors or Vipers. Corruptors eating some big shots from the Archons. That might actually have just turned it, but did it though? All the Archons will go down to the Broodlords. Corruptors. Oh, it's so close, but there's only 2 Carriers and a Tempest left. Corruptors are getting chewed away at. There's no battery overcharge for another 20 seconds. This is so down to the wire. Blink forward will come in. Sniping the Corruptors is such a good decision. Shield battery barely holds, keeps the Carrier alive, and Lambo will tap out. MaxPax getting damage done on the other side of the map, turns the game and takes game 2. What a showing.